brother.
Is the NFL overvaluing wide receivers?
Not at all.
Okay.
There has not been.
We're good.
Wide receivers as a whole.
Disagree.
You remember in high school, 707 passing tree? We all got introduced to that. Well, the passing tree has a lot of green on this tree. And you know what? It starts with the quarterback. It extends out branches to the wide receivers. Anybody in this passing game, and those who have to protect us and defend us. That said, there has not been a more slam dunk case than this dude getting paid. Second rounder, underpaid, who's gotten better every single year. Pay the dude his money.
Think about this, okay? Marcellus knows this, and Greg obviously knows this. But here's what the NFL game is now from a coaching perspective. Offensive coaches, what do they want to do? They're trying to create explosive plays. That's the game.
I thought they wanted to win Super Bowls.
Defensively, you're trying to defend explosive plays and take them away.
I thought they were trying to win Super Bowls. Go ahead, Colin. Go ahead, Greg. I'm sorry.
What does that mean? That's like saying in baseball you want to score more runs than the other team.
Show me one of these diva, high-priced wide receivers that win Super Bowls.
The point is how do you go about getting to and winning a Super Bowl? It doesn't matter. That's not the point about, he's a diva. And by the way, he's a good receiver.
Would you not take Hopkins over Edelman?
So you're trying to create explosive plays. Who creates explosive plays in the NFL besides the quarterback? Wide receivers. So they're important to your offense.
They just don't win Super Bowls, but go ahead.
You can say that all you want to.
That's
it's
a meaningless
about
statement.
winning games and putting yourself and team in the position to win Super Bowls. And absolutely not. Receivers are not overvalued. When you look at the grand scheme of things offensively, as you alluded to, and I love your stance and your approach, explosive plays, when you have a strategic scheme, every week, every team goes up and they put on the board, okay, we want at least 8 or 9 explosive plays. That's in the passing game.
Right.
And then we want 2 to 3 in the running game. Why is it so much less in the running game? Because that's much more of a challenge. We need these receivers to be an extension of what we know our quarterback is going to be able to do and provide. With Michael Thomas, I mean, you're talking about 35% of their passing offense. It's like 35% of their passing offensive yards. Like, it's Michael Thomas. And the usage and the value that he provides to that team, you can't compare it to everywhere else in the league.
And then it's team and scheme specific, Jason.
Well, I mean,
you got to look at the team.
Cosell has said my comments are meaningless or irrelevant.
They are.
And so, Cosell, just tell me this.
It's okay.
The team with the highest paid wide receiver in the league.
Right.
Is there a boatload of Lombardi trophies following them around?
Bowl, Jason.
No. And the team that keeps doing it doesn't have the highest paid wide receiver ever.
You know what? I love this because when the New England Patriots are successful, it's like, and they're doing this with no receivers.
When they're successful, you mean when they're always
exactly.
successful. Go ahead.
You mean no?
But then when the production starts to teeter in the middle of the season, we're like, if they had a DeAndre Hopkins, give Tom Brady this guy, Tom Brady.
Don't quote yourself. That's the stuff you say.
No. But when we look at when he did have a number one guy, what did they do? They didn't win the Super Bowl.
They're almost perfect.
But they were almost
perfect.
They were almost perfect. When Randy Moss was running down that sideline, breaking single-season records of touchdown catches, Tom Brady breaking single-season records. Like, you're right.
You know what it is?
There are a lot of almost instances in the National Football League.
Jason, results are easy. It's about process. Coaches and players are about process. It's how do you become a great team. It's how do you become a better player.
Yeah. Who's got a better process?
It's about process. The results.
Bill Belichick. Who's got a better process?
He has a great process.
And I don't see any part of that process being, let's acquire the highest paid receiver in the NFL.
So here's the deal there. He's got arguably the best quarterback who's ever played in the history of the game.
Who's not the highest paid either.
Well, that's
their culture.
What's the point?
That's their
about
culture.
that?
My point is this overvaluing receiver? To go out and get the highest paid receiver and make this guy,
well, first of all,
lead?
There's another part to this. The money just is the money. He's the next guy up. Julio Jones is going to get more money in a week or 2 weeks.
Certainly should.
Well, here's the thing.
How many Super Bowls has he won?
Yeah. I love Julio Jones.
So you're defeating your point. Is he not?
He's using numbers.
He took his team to one.
He's using numbers to build up an argument and then using numbers to undermine that same argument. So here's some numbers. Right. This is why Michael Thomas deserves this money. His catch rate, 85% last season, the highest for any receiver in
Hell of a point.
25 years.
I mean, that's almost impossible.
You understand?
They wanted one-man routes a lot of times.
Yeah.
I challenge anybody up here seriously to give me, in terms of production and chemistry, a better duo than Breeze and Thomas.
There isn't. The stats don't lie.
Right now.
In his first 3 years, I mean, nobody has come close.
It took 10 minutes for one of y'all to get
No,
Let them go,
but even
man.
when you look at running backs, why are they being valued even more? It's because of what they can extend themselves and do in the passing game. They're trying to create themselves and turn themselves into a receiver, a hybrid running back and receiver. That's what values increases their value.
That sounds like a good pay Zeke argument.
Hey.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.